Hi, how you doing? Life looks different on this page. This is my timeline. My name is Shan Young, and I am the Entrepreneur's Health Coach. And I absolutely am so excited by what I do. And so I want to get out there more. I want people to find out more about what I do because I reckon it's awesome. So thanks for the people who've joined onto this live feed already. And what I want to talk about today is just three things. I want to give you three tips for speaking in front of audiences, speaking at interviews, and speaking where it's important for you to get your message across, and how to prepare yourself so that it's easier for you to do. I'm coming from this angle because the other week I was down in London at Roger James Hamilton's event, Fast Forward Your Business, 2016. Whoop whoop. And I had the opportunity and I grabbed it and I spoke in front of 1,500 people. And they were all my target audience. So it was possible for me to just stand up and take that opportunity and speak. So I want to share my tips with you that will help you have that confidence hi Vanessa, thanks for joining, and Natalia. So that confidence to speak in front of wide audiences or go to an interview and absolutely nail it. Tip number one, know your stuff, okay? If you don't know your stuff, you need to practice before you go, because confidence does come from knowing your stuff. If you are talking about something you're passionate about and that you will be able to come across much easier. But if you're at an event somewhere and the content that you've put together is new, or you're bringing something new to a new audience, it can be really tricky. I'm adding more tips in anyway, like what the hell, what I do is I write my content, and then I read my content and I filter through and edit it while I'm reading it. And then I read my content into a microphone and I put it onto my iPhone. And then when I'm walking anywhere, I play my content being read to me through my phone. And I just put it on a loop. So while I'm doing it, it's going into my subconscious. And then what I do is when I'm at home, I read my content while listening to me tell me my content as well. That's a really good fast track way of preparing for an event. Like say you get offered a speaking event and it's a particular audience that you're speaking to, so you know your content, but you have to shape it so that the audience can understand your content. That means you've got to write a workshop, you've got to write your speech. And it's quite difficult to memorize all them words, so that's one of the ways that I do it. And be passionate. One thing that connects people with each other is your heart space, okay? I've been a Reiki master for over 20 years and I work with chakras and energy. Hi Jennifer, thanks for joining us today. And so when you communicate with someone from your heart space, that you're essentially connecting with their human side, not their logical side. So when you're in front of an audience, take a moment to come down into your heart chakra and just think about them. Think about what your content is going to do to them. How is it going to enrich their life? Hi, Natalie. So how is it going to enrich their life? And then you're opening your heart chakra, and then you come from a place of serving rather than a place of worry. Like if you're nervous, the best way to get rid of your nerves when speaking in front of audiences or speaking at interviews or anything where you need to present yourself is open your heart chakra, connect with them, because we might be human beings in this modern world, but we are still human beings and we love to connect. So basically, that's my second tip, was be passionate. Be passionate what you're talking about. Connect on a heart level. It's very good if you find out while you're talking what people like, interact, and then connect on that level. Connect with what they love to do. And my third one, which I probably think should have been my first one, is grounding. Now this tip is, I've given it before and it surprised people. So basically grounding yourself, there's many ways. Meditation is one of them. And another way is the food you eat. So if you're going to an interview or if you're going to speak on stage, there's a few things that I do that prepare me for that experience. One of them is meditation. I do a grounding technique and I root myself right into the floor. I'm not going to go into that technique in this short video, but I do coaching, so you can private message me if you're interested in learning anything that we go through today. The next one is what you eat. If you eat root veg, if you eat rooted food that grounds you, if you eat sugary or flighty food, that leaves you up here, which means it's harder for you to connect to your heart chakra and your grounding on the floor. So what you eat is really important before you speak. I often go for a good hearty roast veg, because that is grounding me along with my meditation grounding process. And then just before you're about to speak, if you stand with your feet shoulder width apart and just take a breath in and pull all the energy down into your feet and then pull it back up to your heart and shoot it out. Okay? Just do this in your mind. And that is a way of your grounding, because you've ate the right food, so your body is in a mode of food really does affect everything. Green juice is good as well because it vitalizes you, but I think it's better to have some root veg and rooting food before you speak, and that keeps you planted on the floor. And so that's my 3 tips today is know your stuff, practice, practice, practice. Let your passion shine through. Connect on a heart level to your people, and remember you're serving there. The information you're going to give, you want to give because it's going to help them. It's going to help them progress further, and then they can give better in their communities. And number 1, watch what you eat. Eat something that's grounding, that's solid, that's going to keep you nice and grounded, and do a meditation. So, I'm Sian Young, the Entrepreneur's Health Coach, and my mission is to help entrepreneurs stay healthy, stay grounded, have their mindset really good, have their ability to shine polished off. So if you are interested in any coaching from me, then just send me a private message and we can check that out. So thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate that, and see you tomorrow.